Deep in the rugged wilderness of Alaska, the Kilcher homestead has always been filled with stories of survival, resilience, and unexpected discoveries, but nothing quite prepared the family for what they uncovered inside Atz Kilcher's long-forgotten underground root cellar, a place originally built decades ago to store food through brutal winters and protect supplies from wildlife and freezing temperatures. The cellar had been sealed for years after heavy storms caused structural damage, and most of the family assumed it contained nothing more than old tools and rotted crates, yet during a routine cleanup project meant to restore parts of the homestead for future generations, Atz and several family members decided to finally open the wooden hatch again. And as they descended into the dimly lit space, they were struck first by the stillness and strange atmosphere that seemed frozen in time, with shelves lined by dusty jars, rusted farming equipment, faded photographs, and handwritten notes that hinted at forgotten moments from earlier chapters of the Kilcher family's history. Among the items were journals believed to have been written by older relatives, describing harsh winters, personal struggles, and emotional hardships that had never been openly discussed within the family, revealing a side of their past filled with sacrifices, disagreements, and quiet acts of bravery that reshaped how younger members understood their heritage. One journal in particular detailed a difficult period when the homestead nearly failed due to extreme weather and isolation, describing how family members had to make painful decisions just to survive, and reading these accounts brought unexpected tears and deep reflection as everyone realized how much had been endured long before cameras ever documented their lives. Alongside the journals were carefully wrapped heirlooms including handmade tools, letters exchanged between relatives who had moved away, and recordings that captured old songs and stories, each artifact offering a powerful reminder that the homestead was not just a place of work but also a repository of memories and emotions that had quietly shaped generations. However, the discovery also sparked tension because some writings referenced unresolved conflicts and misunderstandings that still echoed in modern relationships, forcing family members to confront uncomfortable truths and have honest conversations about forgiveness, growth, and how the past continued to influence their present decisions. Despite the emotional weight of what they found, the cellar became a space for healing as the Kilchers began organizing the items, sharing stories, and piecing together a more complete narrative of their family journey, transforming what initially felt like a shocking revelation into an opportunity for connection and deeper understanding. They also realized that many younger relatives had never heard these stories, and preserving them became a new mission that honored those who had come before while strengthening bonds among current generations. As the cleanup continued, laughter slowly replaced the earlier tension, and the cellar's darkness gave way to a renewed sense of appreciation for the resilience that defined their roots, reminding everyone that even hidden spaces hold lessons waiting to be rediscovered. By the time they emerged back into the cold Alaskan air, the family carried more than just old belongings with them. They carried a renewed respect for their ancestors, a clearer understanding of their shared history, and a commitment to keep telling honest stories about the challenges and triumphs that shaped their lives, proving that sometimes the most powerful discoveries are not treasures or secrets meant to shock the world, but rather deeply human moments that remind people who they are and where they come from, leaving the Kilcher family shaken not by fear but by the emotional depth of their own legacy and the realization that even long-sealed places can open doors to healing, reflection, and a stronger sense of unity that continues to guide them as they move forward together.